What's going on, people? It's been well over a year since I've recorded a video on this channel, and as you can tell, much has changed about me. Um, if it's not already obvious, I am transgender. I am currently transitioning medically from female to male. I have a completely different channel with videos about that. I didn't want to mix that up with these because honestly, most of my subscribers came from my Floyd Mayweather video that I made a few years ago, and that's why I'm making this one, I guess, to close that off. Since he fought Pacquiao a while ago, I know it's been a minute, this late as fuck, but whatever. Um, I've been putting it off, making this video. I thought I should have made it back then, but I'm like, God, fuck it. At any rate, just to get to that fight, okay, that fight was not worth the hundreds of millions of dollars that was made off of it. I'm not hating on anybody's hustle. I'm not hating on anybody's money. I'm saying what they sold is not what they delivered. The fight of the century for this generation. I know centuries are, very long or whatnot, but you know that phrase. But the fight of the century for this generation was lost, and they don't have that opportunity to get one back for quite a while now. They were cheated. My generation, we had the Tyson fights, Holyfield and Nick Lewis, even when he fought and lost against, I think it was Tommy Hitman Hearns, the Sugar Ray Leonard era, George Foreman, you go back to Ali, Frazier, all these people who gave you these really good fights, the Thriller in Manila, shit like that, these matchups that were just delicious, almost like these sexy fights, these great fights that people just wanted to see, and these fighters that people wanted to see, and they were so good they wanted to see them fight each other and shit like that. There are not too many boxers left like that. Pacquiao and Mayweather were like the last two. Adrian Broner is an ass, and he's had it handed to him. There are, I guess, some people coming up, but nobody who draws as much emotion as Pacquiao and Mayweather. Mayweather makes you fucking hate him, and he wins. And you hate him because he wins, low key. For me, it's how. It's like, you ain't beat nobody up. I'll watch a fight for a fight, and you don't give me that. And, the fact that he wins makes you also love him and become a fanboy and shit like that. And the way he flaunts his money, like, everything about him makes you love or hate him. And there's not too many people like that. I want to say not too many because I can't think of anybody, but there may be someone out there other than Adrian Broner, and he just makes you hate him, love or hate him low key, but he's still, his boxing isn't, it doesn't match up with how he talks, Adrian Broner, he's won a bunch. I ain't gonna hate on him like that. I just don't think he's as exciting as his mouthpiece. And then Pacquiao's a guy, he makes you love him, the people's champ kind of motherfucker, but then this last fight, man, what the fuck? Like, come on, man. Ain't nobody get in there and try to beat nobody ass like that. I think Manny was like, nigga, I'm paid, fuck y'all. Like, low key, and that's disappointing. That's disappointing on both ends. You can't really be too mad at Mayweather because you know he's going to give you a boring fight. He's going to give you a Mayweather fight. Period. If you expect anything else, he's going to give you like a couple rounds, like in the beginning of the Maidana fight. Almost every fight, the first couple rounds, he's going to let you do your thing. And then you're going to fight his fight. He's going to win. You're not going to necessarily win those first couple of rounds when you do your thing, but he going to let you get that off. Like, what you got. You know what I'm saying? What's your game plan? He going to let you get your game plan off. And then you're going to fight his fight, and you're going to lose by points. Like, that's what it is. And me, I can admit that the dude is good at that strategy. I get it. Hit and not be hit. But for me, that's just not my style. And that's all it's ever been. And his mouthpiece don't match. Like, him neither. Like, the way Mayweather talk, or used to anyway, he kind of low-key calmed down low-key. But the way he would talk, it's like you're not really in there pounding niggas' faces in. You know what I mean? Like, but anyway, this fight was, I think, a disappointment for boxing, and they're gonna need a long time to recover, before they get somebody who can sell a fucking pay-per-view like that. It's something you can't take away from Mayweather. He can sell a fucking fight. That's why everybody bought this fight. Like, everybody paying extra for this pay-per-view and the exclusivity of the tickets and the prices of them motherfuckers and all this. And that's the fight. That's the fight that you give the people after all this fucking time in one boxing match that people, like, that was the one fight that people actually wanted to see, were dying to see on a broad mainstream level. Within the boxing community, there probably are plenty of other matchups. It just doesn't, it's not as, I'm not into it like that. As a casual fan, I can't tell you what those fights may be, but the big one that everybody wanted to see, that was Mayweather Pacquiao, and that didn't live up to the hype. I suppose I could have made this a really short video by saying the fight did not live up to the hype, but everybody had already said that. I wanted to give you my full opinion on it and shit like that. But that's that. So he fought him. People can stop saying he's running. He ain't running no more. Fight's over. Gave you a typical Mayweather fight. And Manny, this shoulder injury shit, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm honestly done with both of them. I don't want to see either of them fight again unless they fight each other one more time. Or unless Mayweather's fighting Ronda Rousey. I know. Or Mike Tyson. I get it. That too. Both of those are just kind of like fantasy fights. Ronda Rousey because both of them got that low-key cocky attitude. Not even low-key. They both got that cocky attitude. But I think she would hold her own in her respected sport. She get fucked up in a boxing ring though, because she can't take him down. He too quick. His quickness would make her want to grab him. I already see that. But just to be perfectly honest, she wouldn't beat him in a boxing match. MMA, I think that is questionable. There's a conversation that could be had about her winning that, but not boxing. I respect her. I like her as far as, she gets shit done. She get in there. She really fight. You can't really do a whole lot of dancing in MMA anyway. I can take her cockiness to an extent because, she gets shit done. She really beat motherfuckers up. But as far as fighting Mayweather, boxing, I don't know, Ronda. I don't know. MMA, maybe. And also, like I said, Mike Tyson. Where Mike Tyson is right now, I think they could do a catchweight fight because he ain't in the best shape. Of course, he's in better shape than the average person, I would imagine. But he ain't in the best shape, so, it would be advantage Mayweather in that respect. But at the same time, we talking about Mike motherfucking Tyson. So he gonna give him a fight. I think that would be cool. I think Mike Tyson will fuck him up. I don't know that he would necessarily win. Who knows? But I know that when he get him, he'll get the fuck out of him. You feel me? And if it ain't Pacquiao, it'll be those two fights that I want to see, that I would, consider going out of my way to look at. But that's it. Alright, this video long as fuck. My bad. If you watch it this long, you the shit. But like I said, I got another channel. Won't be making videos on this channel anymore, but I wanted to go ahead and speak on that since most of my subscribers came from that Floyd Mayweather video. Yeah, so yeah, have a good one. All that. Thanks for having subscribed to me. Alright, then I'm out.